All right, what's going on, everybody? GB Card Stacks here. I've got about $1,200 of sales over the last day and a half or so. Been accepting a ton of offers, had some big cards move. See what's sold, let's see what's on my mind, what my thought process is with a lot of these, and what I plan to do with the funds. All right, so first stack here, this was the day before, this was yesterday, and this was this morning. So let's see what moved. No Fafita, I've been picking these up at about $8 to $12 or so, I would say. Relisting them at $19.99. I'll find a gradable copy if I can sell, 3 of these to get into mine plus grading for free and hopefully get a gem. That would be ideal. Restrepo, that was about $7. Will Johnson sells really well for me. I haven't seen him in mocks, to be honest. I also haven't been looking, not really buying defensive players. It's just had a ton of him in lots, so that was probably a couple bucks. Shager continues to sell about $5 to $6 for whatever reason, just a good fan base going out to Hawaii. Kobe Bryant, I pulled this myself in a hobby box, I believe. Had like 30 watchers on it at $20, and I think they kind of sold anywhere from 8 to 15. I think I took an offer at 10 or 12. Isaiah Bond heading to the draft. Not a move that I, whatever, do what you want to do, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense for me. I think he could have stuck around another year. This was a cool one. Sad to see it go. Kind of, man, just one of those cards I love to collect and also flip. And I don't know when I'll stop flipping it to ultimately keep a piece in my own collection. But Odell, I bought this on 4th of July. I remember that. My son fell asleep on me, and I was scrolling eBay. Thought it was a good price. I think I got it for like 60 or 70. Odell, this is the mini blue diamond, whatever. These came out of like hot boxes, I guess. There was a refractor in every pack. Frank would know. I'll have to ask Frank. But I think it was like one of these refractors in every single pack, or maybe the whole pack was refract. I don't remember. But cool card, not numbered, but it is, of course, a sick color match and image there. I sold it for 110, and comps were kind of all over the place. So maybe I need to go back and search and search this, because some were selling for like $40, I feel. Crazy. Ty Thompson, the tight end, sells well for whatever reason. Golly, I don't know, but I sell a lot of his stuff. This one sold for a couple bucks. Malik Murphy just recently picked this up. Took an offer at 9. I was fine with that. I bought a lot of like 55 or 53 sapphires for like $26. Honestly, I'm taking offers at like $1. These were like $1.20 and $1.50, I think, each. I'm just gonna grind it out. There's a Cam Scattaboo that I think I have a $10 offer that I'm sitting on. I'm the cheapest by a couple bucks. So there's some bigger. Garrett Nussmeier is gonna do close to 10. So those will get my money back, but it's just the grind on some of these lower end guys. Dion's gonna be a great NFL player and squirrel now at Florida State. Ty Simpson kind of bummed Ty Simpson kind of bummed that this sold. I was buying Austin Mack just in case. Ty Simpson and probably Garrett Nussmeier right now, my two biggest investments in all of cards right now. I've been buying Ty Simpson. Do I think he's a good buy right now? Not necessarily. I was buying green autos at $10, base autos under 10, Inception autos under 10. So yeah, now price is definitely up. This sold for 27. I was okay with this because I wouldn't buy now, but I did buy two nicer pieces. I bought a gold auto and a PSA 10 auto, and I should get them in the mail this week. I don't know if this is good for his market, I guess, or if, I don't know if there's word. I haven't checked, but Caleb Johnson, nice one there, just a low end. That was a couple bucks. All right, so this was all yesterday. Some big money in this one. Brady Cook, I picked this up for 10 in a lot. There was none listed. I listed it for 19. Old Gaby card stacks would have done like 29, 39 and just sat on it for a long time, but we are making quicker flips now. CJ Baxter was a couple bucks. Quinn Sean sold out for the championship for like $2. Again, not, it's going to add up, I guess, for 260 shipped. Is it worth potential negative feedback? All my negative feedback I've ever received is like under $7, or just the headaches of people who are buying. But whatever. I'll clear out of all this inventory and then reassess what I want to do with my price range. Caitlin Clark, I picked this up in a women's basketball lot. Sold for $10. Don't need to hold it. Not much going on in the Clark camp, I imagine. Taj Brooks, again, why I'm going liquid. Taj Brooks was like 3rd or 4th in the country last season in rushing yards. Probably top 10 this season. Just didn't sell. Had this. Doesn't have autos in chrome. Now in 2024, but these were his only first autos. You could argue sapphire autos printed to 20 to 30, 30 to 40. A little bit more than orange. But just sat. So took an offer at 25. I had it listed for 50, and I'll get out of it. I probably paid about $18 at auction, I'm sure. Julian Saint just picked this up in a lot of 2, very off-centered. This one sold for $7.99. I bought the lot for $9.99, so if I can get rid of that other silver, make a couple bucks, that'll be ideal. There's a lot of hype around him. I saw one of the big Twitter accounts was like, he could be better than C.J. Stroud, the greatest quarterback in Ohio State history. That's why I was buying him. Just made sense, and his prices were pretty affordable. Amika, that was a couple bucks. Refractors are moving slow for me. Of course, maybe the most common and least desirable parallel, but these were $1.99. If you can get multiple at a time, that's great. Caleb Williams on the X-Fractor. Comps were weird. When I bought it, it was like $3 to $6. Some did $12. I think I was the only one listed. Took an offer at $12. Mason Taylor. Again, the lower end just sits, and I have them at $1.99. So just interesting to note, but Mason Taylor, that was like $1.50. Will Campbell, I think, was $1.50, and then maybe this is all the same seller. I don't know. And then Mason Taylor, again, I bought him heavy. Sure, I got greedy. That was a lesson, certainly, that I learned this year. I learn every single year as I continue to prospect, but I was getting offers on this card for like $35 at the USC LSU game to start the year. He had a great game. I'm like, nope, this is just the beginning for Mason Taylor. That's why I was buying him, right? Like, I believed in him. He's going to have an amazing year. He did. He had an okay year for tight end, standards, probably a 4th, 5th, 6th round guy. But now I sold it for $20. So, does it work out when I up my prices sometimes? And we'll talk about it here. Yes, but on a tight end, maybe somebody not as liquid. I think that's my lesson learned. Don't get greedy. Cody Essence, I bought this at the end of the season for like $8, and she was freshman, all SEC, just never really sold. That's why, again, I stick. It's weird with women's basketball now. I've only stuck with Juju, Hannah, and Paige. Like, just give me the heavy hitters, right? But for whatever reason, college football, I was never like that. So now that's what I'm trying to get into. All right, some big ones here. Travis Hunter, this was single-handedly maybe one of my best buys, top 5 buy of the year for me. I think I bought this for $75 before the season, like July. His base Sapphire was doing $8. I think his yellows were doing probably about 30-ish, $40. Maybe a gold was doing 50, 60. Bought this, I think, for 70-ish, $80, I would say. Maybe closer to 100. Just kept upping the price. I had a ton of watchers, probably close to 50 watchers on this. Jumped it all the way up to one point at 300. And at the Heisman, I think I was kicking myself because I'm like, I should have just taken that offer, But ended up working out. Got an offer for $245. So I'm happy with that. Travis Hunter on the Sapphire. I have another one on ComC as well. I picked that one up for like 120. Thought that was a good price. Another card I almost regretted not taking an offer. I got an offer in the first few weeks of the season for like 175. I picked this up on eBay, graded for like $80 all in. Really believed in Dart, still do. And then prices tanked. I was getting like 120 offers, and I'm like, no, college football playoffs will hold out. I think they'll make it. They did not. Bumped it up to 250 just with all this hype. Sent out a 10% offer to all my watchers. Got this for 225 sold. So nice one there. And ended up making more. Should I have taken 175 in September versus, holding out for 225 in January? Time value money, I don't know. Jalen Noel, that was a couple bucks on the Bryce Young. That was no more than $4. I think this was all one order. I have 30% off. I think if you buy 3 or 5 cards, I don't remember. And I need to apply it to my newest batch that I just uploaded last night. Uploaded like 180 cards yesterday. This was just all 30% off. A pretty decent order, kind of a mix here. I think it was all like $36 or so net to me. Makuba was like a little under 10 after discount. Salter, a couple bucks. Deontay, a couple bucks. Austin Mack, Cole Pennington. Nothing insane, but this is a nice, 12-ish card order that I really, was going to have to wait to piece out, but I'll take a 30% offer or 30% discount on this to get it moved. Connor Harrell, now at Eastern Tennessee State with Cade McNamara, Cam Rising. We don't know where he's going. Francisco Maui-Noah going to the draft. Chris Mitchell, Seth Hennigan, Refractor, Torrey Horton, and Kobe Bryant. That was like $7 or $8. So pretty nice stack right there, all in one sale. I really liked that one. And then everything that moved this morning, I think I took offers on this. Makai Lemon, I took an offer at 30 because this hadn't really sold in a while. And I love Makai Lemon. I would argue he was the best buy of the offseason from the freshmen in Bowman University. People were buying Brandon Innes, 5-star receiver. He needs 3 more touchdowns to match his recruiting star total. He has 2 touchdowns in his college career as a 5-star. People were buying him to the moon. Jurion Dickey was an interesting guy, pretty hyped up. Injury, he had a really good winter, and then kind of spring, got hurt again. He's got to transfer and get out of there. Antonio Gates Jr. now at Delaware State. That's a bad one. But Mekhi Lemon was my guy. After that bowl game, 2 catches, 70 yards. I don't think a touchdown. I believed in it. And it was kind of a gamble at the time because they had Deuce Robinson, they had Jacoby Lane, Kyron Hudson, Zachariah Branch. It was kind of crazy. I was banking on him, to not be the 5th receiver in that room. And it worked out. He led the team in receiving. So, I don't know. What do I know? Tyleik Williams, I took an offer on this one for 10. I think I pulled this one myself. Yeah. Cam Ward, Purple Shimmer was like $4. And this was actually a crazy lot. I got this sale this morning. Jonah Coleman 3-card lot. Just picked this up on DC for like $3. I think I sold it for 15. This auto, I think I bought out of FOMO at one point. He had a really good game. I think I had this for 20. And then had this 1 of 1 I picked up for like $15 early in the season. Sold this one for 40. So this is like $80 all in, I think, or close to it. 30, yeah, 80 all in with shipping and taxes and all of that, which was nice. I love Jonah Coleman. He was a beast at Arizona, and I expect him to do good things. He's like my Montrell Johnson of the West Coast, if I had to put that into perspective. So that's everything. 1,200-ish of sales in the last 48-ish hours. Really nice run there. I want to get rid of all this kind of bulk and move it into singular cards. I've been buying a ton of Garrett Nussmeier lately. So, if I can move this for 1,200 and get into 2-3 Nussmeier autos. I just bought a huge Paige Beckers auto for 300. So kind of consolidating everything. That's my plan with all of this. So if you enjoyed, if you learned something new, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. Love you. Bye.